Before starting today's video, I want to ask for your help. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and help us reach 100 subscribers. It would be a huge encouragement. Thank you so much, and let's get to the video. Whenever someone tries to make a list of the greatest players in history, there's always controversy. For example, in 2022, the 442 released a new list of the 100 greatest players of all time. Right in the top 10, we saw some odd choices. To sum up, according to them, Pelé and George Best are separated by two players. In light of these debates, many people use data, titles, records, goals, and assists to remove personal bias and provide factual proof that a player was better than another. However, fortunately, football cannot be reduced to numbers alone. There is one player who, despite not shining in most statistics, is always at the top of these lists. And there's a reason for that. It's not just me saying this, the numbers back it up. Overall, Zinedine Zidane played 797 matches for club and country, scoring 156 goals and providing 171 assists. These are good stats, but nothing extraordinary. For example, another midfielder we discussed on the channel, Alex, has more than double these numbers in his career. So why is Zidane remembered by many as one of the greatest players of all time? To start with, Zidane wasn't like most stars who began shining early. It may not seem like it, but he only joined Real Madrid at 30, towards the end of his career. Before that, he was a 17-year-old debuting professionally for Cannes, and he only scored his first goal 2 seasons later at age 19. In the following season, Cannes was relegated, and Zidane was labeled a choker by many fans due to poor performances in important matches. In his first 5 years, Zidane scored 6 goals in 71 matches. Yet Bordeaux saw potential in the Frenchman. It was there that he began to show his talent, establishing himself as a starter and earning his first call-up to the French national team for a friendly against the Czech Republic. Zidane came off the bench to score a stunning goal in the 40th minute and added another 2 minutes later, securing a draw. He was starting to show why he was special. Zidane won his first title in 1995, the now-defunct UEFA Intertoto Cup, which qualified Bordeaux for the UEFA Cup. In 1996, he was considered the best player in France, despite Bordeaux finishing 16th in the league. They also reached the UEFA Cup final after thrashing AC Milan 3-0, with Zidane providing 2 assists. However, they lost the final to Bayern Munich. With 177 matches, 39 goals, and 11 assists for Bordeaux, Zidane moved to Juventus, where he was about to live the best years of his career. Juventus, the reigning Champions League winners, signed Zidane at age 25. He quickly won the UEFA Super Cup, Serie A, and the Intercontinental Cup in the 1996-97 season. One standout moment from that Intercontinental Cup final was Zidane facing his idol, Enzo Francescoli, for the first and only time. Zidane even named one of his sons after the Uruguayan legend. The only disappointment that season was the Champions League final loss to Borussia Dortmund. Despite that, Zidane was already making an impact, not through numbers, but through his playing style, ball control, and decision-making on the pitch. This earned him the title of the 3rd best player in the world. In the following season, Juventus had similar success, winning Serie A but losing another Champions League final, this time to Real Madrid. Zidane's first World Cup arrived in 1998. Playing at home, France started strong, beating South Africa 3-0 and Saudi Arabia 4-0. However, Zidane was sent off in the second match for stamping on an opponent, earning a 2-game suspension. France scraped past Paraguay in the round of 16, winning 1-0 in extra time. Against Italy in the quarterfinals, Zidane dominated the match, with 113 touches, but the game went to penalties. Zidane converted the first penalty, and France advanced. In the semifinals, they overcame Croatia to face defending champions Brazil in the final. Zidane delivered one of the greatest performances of his career, scoring 2 headers and orchestrating the game. France won 3-0, claiming their first World Cup. Zidane was named the tournament's best player and won the Ballon d'Or later that year. In 2001, at 30 years old, Zidane joined Real Madrid for a then-record €75 million. In his first season, he scored a historic volley in the Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen, securing Real's 9th title. Zidane continued to dazzle with his elegance and vision, but the 2006 World Cup became his swan song. In his final tournament, he led France to the final against Italy. Zidane scored a legendary Panenka penalty early in the game, but was sent off in extra time after headbutting Marco Materazzi. Despite losing the final, Zidane's legacy remained intact. Later, as a coach, he won 3 consecutive Champions League titles with Real Madrid. Zidane's career is a testament to the beauty of football, showing that greatness goes far beyond numbers.